Hello guys, thanks for joining us. Welcome back to our channel. This is Don's Graphics here, and in today's tutorial we're going to be looking at how you can achieve this birthday design with just your Pixellab application. And don't go anywhere, stay with us, subscribe to the channel and watch the video to the very end. Without wasting much of your time, let's dive straight into today's lesson. And in order to begin the design, I would love to delete this default text so we can start everything from default. Then you need now to change your background size. Okay, so I'm going to click on background here. Look at this third option here, the icon. It means background. Now go to crop, or let's say image size. Yeah, go to image size first of all, and let's work with a 3x4 size for this design. Then you click OK and you have something like this. Now once you are done with that, come back here on this other third icon, click on it, then subscribe to the channel, and you are going to first of all select this background. All right, once you select the background, click on 3x4, the aspect ratio 3x4 here, select it and click on your check mark, which is here. Once you've achieved that, size this up now to cover the entire breadth of your design space. Size it up, okay, so that we have something different. Now you just want to lock this up for now, and let's bring in the image of the birthday celebrant. So I'm going to begin. We have this one here. I'm just going to crop it neatly, okay, and try to position this one here like so. All right, then let's bring in another one. Let's say bring in this one, and what we're going to do here is to make this one the focus. And how do we make this one the focus? By applying the principle of hierarchy in design. So let me just put this one here and try to reduce this one again a bit, bring it down. Then we're going to make this one the focus of our design. Okay, how do we make this the focus of our design now? So let's shift this one upwards a bit. So we're making it the focus of our design. We can make it bigger. Okay, make it bigger. Then we're going to bring in now the last image. So let's bring in the very last image, say this one. Okay, crop it well and make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. So I'm going to reduce this one. All right, and just reduce it neatly. Then you position it here like so. So after doing all of this, we can even lock it up. We are going to adjust it later as the design unfolds. Now what you're going to do is to go back to your background here, click on it, and when you click on it, go to color filters. So we're going to change this background into pink because the dress the lady is wearing is kind of a pink color too. So I would just want us to maintain that pink. So when you click on the hue button, you see that the value is 127. The background changes also to pink. All right, now I'm not still satisfied with that background, so I'm going to bring in another layer of background here, which is this one. Okay, so you can crop it also by clicking on this 3x4. Then you subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you very much. And we are going to size this one now. Use relative position to size it up. Then take it to the back of the images. Let's say to the back of the images, but on top of the first background, as you can see. Okay, then go to hue also. Let's play around and see if we can get pink. Okay, let's just play around and see if we can get something close to pink. We're getting this pink which is purple like. All right, so we're just going to maintain that. Let's go to opacity now and reduce the opacity of this. Then we are going to step the background upward. So let's just step it upward. Okay, I just want it to be upward. Then after doing that, lock everything up. Now you can see that this section of your image is hanging. Everything is hanging here, which is not really good. So we are going to create a fading. Okay, so we're going to create a fading by going to the draw tool, increase your pen size, the smoothness and the blur reduce. Tap your finger on the screen, then you get this. After realizing this, we are going to position this here. Okay, position this one here for now. Then let's change the color to this. Okay, we're going to pick the color even from the dress of the lady, so let's just go to color picker. We'll pick the color from the lady. Okay, pick it from the lady, then I'll make a copy, bring it down here. Now for this, we are going to shift it to the back. Okay, we're going to shift all of this fading to the back of the first image. Take note, it's to the back of the first image. So once you've achieved all of that, and you check everything is well in place, you can lock it up. So let's lock everything up for now. Okay, then we are going to bring in a wooden surface. Now I've created a video on how you can achieve this, blend these images on Pixellab. I will show you that in the next video, so subscribe to the channel so that more amazing tutorials can keep coming to you. So once we have this, we're going to send it to back. So when you send it to back, go to your layer now and push it to the back of to the front of the two backgrounds. Can you see that? Now it becomes a part of, looks like a passage. Okay, that's the effect we want to create. So I'm going to lock it up. Now after doing that, we are going to bring in our flower element, and here I have this flower, and I'm just going to bring it here. Let's play around with the hue and see if we can get pink. Let's see. I think 74 is not bad. Okay, position it here. Then we're going to send it also to the back of the images. Okay, after doing this, now we are going to position another one here. So let's just make a copy of it, bring it here, position it neatly like so. Okay, now let's bring in our text. Quickly go to your text tool, write happy birthday. Please kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Tell us where you are watching from. Thank you so much. Now I am going to give this one this, let's say, a white color. So let's not a white color, let's give it this kind of a chalk color, or let's see, I think white can be better. Yeah, white is fine, because white on purple is, on pink, sorry, is good, even on purple. So I'm going to go to my font area, and the font I'm using is called Nexa Heavy. Let's check Nexa Heavy. Yeah, Nexa Heavy is fine. Reduce it to the tiniest size, increase the spacing to 100%, then use your relative position now to make sure it's on the middle by clicking on this middle button. Once you've achieved that, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, tell us where you're watching from, then you locked it up this text. After logging it up, we are going to proceed. Okay, so we're going to proceed by going to our shapes, select a simple circle. Okay, reduce the opacity completely to 0, then increase it, give it a stroke width of let's say 5, right? Then reduce it a little bit, position it here. Now let's change the color of this into this kind of a chalk color. So after doing that, go back to a shape, select a circle. Okay, I'm going to make this one a tinier circle, then we give it this same color, and we are going to try to adjust it to position it to the middle of this other first shape. So once you've achieved this, you can go select another small line, drop it here. Just want to create a very tiny line here. Then let's change the color also to this, right? And go to your text and write the name. So the name is Isioma. I love using Nigerian names, but you can use Isioma, right? So Isioma is the name. Bring it down here and go to a font, and I'm going to use a font here called the Trajan Pro font. Trajan Pro, which is this font. No, this one, Trajan Pro. Okay, let me just take that quickly. This is the name of the font, Trajan Pro, but you can use any other good font here. There are no worries at all. It's Sioma. So let's reduce the spacing between the names, then quickly align it with the line, the tiny line that we drew up there of Isioma. So we have this, and I'm going to copy this one to bring in the second name. Double tap to write Sharon. So it's Isioma Sharon. That's her second name, and we can as well increase this a little bit. So let's even increase this also. Okay, then we increase this guy here as well. Now I'm going to go to layer, select the two of them, and try to shift it upwards just a little bit, and we are going to write the wish. So if you don't have any wish, I can just select any random text here. I'll pick it up. Let's work on it. First of all, I'm going to change the font of this text into, let's say, Trajax. Okay, not Trajan Pro. The first one we used was Trajan Pro. So I have this one here with me. I'm going to go to my alignment. We're going to use a left alignment. Okay, this one. This is your left alignment. This is middle and right alignment. So we're using a left alignment option there, and we can reduce the size of the text neatly. Break it down into this. So let's just try to align. So I'm going to enable my grid, which is more like a ruler option. So bring this guy here. Alignment is very important in your design journey, so you have to pay attention. Let's reduce this further. Okay, then this guy, the line, I just wanted to call it a ruler. So let's bring it close to our ruler or the alignment tool. It's very important in your design journey. So yeah, that's it. But if you look carefully here, you will notice that the right top is somehow touching the dress of the lady. So I'm going to go back to my layer, to touch on this image. Let's shift it a little bit to this other side. All right, good. So that's that. And the fading, we are still going to shift the fading also. So let's play around with the fading to get the right one. So guys, sorry about this. I just want to make sure that this fading is well placed. So you see, you really have to take your time to achieve this fading. Okay, it's really disturbing. We can just make a copy of it, place it here. Okay, then we go and adjust it to 4 on where the other fade-ins are. Good, so that's fine now. That's fine. All right, so now after doing this, the next thing we're going to do is, you know, to select this text now and write the date. So it's happening on the 3rd of August, so the birthday is on the 3rd of August. Okay, then I'm going to give it this other dark shade of pink that's now more like an orange color. So bring it here. You can increase it to move it faster. Then when you get to the shape, you reduce it and adjust it properly. So we'll have this, and I am going to copy this text, the happy birthday text, so I can maintain the same Nexa font that I used there. I'm going to bring it here. Then let's go to the spacing and undo the spacing. Let's see, because when we put it here, we'll put the spacing back, but for now let's change the color into this. Then reduce the size of the text and bring it down here. Now let's go to our curve tool and see. Let's curve it inwards, curve it inwards. Okay, happy birthday. All right, and for this one, for this text, you can decide to, let's see the spacing, space it out a bit and see. Yeah, so I think spacing it out makes more sense. Let's see. Okay, let's say space it out to about 50%. Then you now adjust it properly to fit. Let's go and see the curve. Now let's reduce the spacing a bit. Yeah, so let's leave the spacing to just about 40%, but this spacing, and yeah, this spacing is optional. Okay, so if you don't want, you can just leave it like that. Yeah, so guys, with this, the design is done on Pixellab. The next thing, or the next phase of the design, is just to import it now to Snapseed, you know, to add some finishing touches. Why I always love to do my final finishing touches on Snapseed is because of its awesome video picture editing effects. So what I'm going to do right now is, you know, to go to my Snapseed. So save your design as PNG and Ultra. Once you're done saving, kindly subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Tell us where you're watching from, and once the design is done saving, the next thing you're going to do now is to launch Snapseed. Okay guys, so this is Snapseed. Click on the plus button. If you don't have Snapseed, download it from Play Store. Okay, so this is your design. Click on it, then you go to tools, select details. Let's increase the details a bit, and the sharpening, increase it also. Once you're done with that, every effect that you input, you must always click on this check mark. Okay, click on it and go back to tools, click on tune image. Let's increase the brightness a bit. The contrast, let's check it out. So we can increase the contrast also by just 11. After doing that, go to ambience, check it out. So let's just leave the ambience like that. I think the ambience of this design is okay. The highlights, let's see, we can increase it also a little by, say, just 9, or let's even bring it down to just 5. Then go to shadows. Let's drop down the shadow. Now why I'm dropping down the shadow is because I want areas that of the design that are dark to be darker and areas that are bright to be brighter. So that's just one way you can play around with this. So once you've done that, let's check the warmness. reduce the warmness a bit by -9, or let's say even -5, and your design is good to go. So you are just going to click here now to save your work. And now let me show you the before and after. So this is the before and this is the after. You can even zoom it in to see the work of Snapseed. Okay, so guys, that's it for this birthday flyer design on Pixellab in collaboration with Snapseed as usual. Thank you so much for watching the video, and in today's lesson we're really looking at how you can achieve this just with the help of your smartphone. I love you guys so much. Kindly subscribe to the channel, and God bless you. It's Don's Graphics.